Well, howdy folks, Shawn here from Hiking with Shawn. Today we're at Land Between the Lakes in Kentucky. And basically today we're just looking for old home sites. We found one of these Forest Service roads that leads to the river. And it's just littered with all sorts of home sites and like an old school called Wake School. And we're just gonna look for this stuff and enjoy seeing some history. So this is an old home site location. There's some stuff left behind. I don't know if it's from vehicles or, you know, from when there was a home site here, but you got these two big trees. That kind of gives it away. There's little bits and pieces of junk around. And I think right over here might be the old home site. There's all sorts of stuff over here. Here was a cistern or well, or probably cistern. There's some pottery or something by there. There's a stairway in. That's pretty cool. All sorts of stuff. So, pretty neat old history. And there should be a few of these. There's some foundation there. Should be a few of these all kind of littered up and down this road. All right, folks, so we were looking for this Wake School, and it's pretty much all that's left. It's this little placard, little historical sign they put up. I don't see any kind of foundation. So it's probably, when it was a school, it was one of them one room type cabin type schools. No major, you know, concrete or anything. All right, we're thinking this is the old Wake School site. Just nothing really here anymore. That may be like a cistern that's covered up, like a hole of some sort. But that's probably it. That's probably all there was. Just an old, little old room that they'd, you know, teach the kids around this area in. All right, the tire isn't the best thing to see here. We got brick, we got daffodils, we got all sorts of foundation. Another good home site area. This is near the school, Wake School. So here's a pile of brick and stuff. That was something there. Oh yeah, there's foundation all through there. You can see the, it's all walkway, old stairs.
What you said about stairs in the forest?
Yep, stairs in the forest, don't go up them. And then there's a foundation there. That's the well, it looks like. It's covered up. So, cool. This is where the house was. All right, so here's some sort of like root cellar. Something. Storm cellar, something. So, concrete, nice. This is probably a nice home that stood here. The well's covered up.
That's probably a root cellar.
Daffodils and stuff. Yeah, root cellar or storm shelter. Or...
No, they didn't have storm shelter.
All right, folks, here's an old boat. Pretty fun little find. It's definitely seen better days. This is an old homesite area. All right, folks. Bunch of old tin everywhere. Let's say the home site was over here somewhere. Attached to the boat. Not sure what all this is for. But there's plenty of old rocks and bricks, and there's more tin over that way. So that's probably all part of it.
Talking about good money.
We got a view here. Found a chair with a view.
Wow.
Michelle has a view. Alright folks, got us a rough green hanging out here at the lake.
He's got the view.
Yeah.
There's your chair over there, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
no! That's a hognose.
Oh my God, I got it! Thank you.
That's a hognose snake. Yep.
I asked and I got it.
That is a hognose. Wow. It might have been false strike. That's exactly what that is. You can hear it kind of hissing. That is a hognose. They're very dramatic. Oh wow, that is cool.
Buddy, it's okay. You are beautiful.
So the hognose will flatten out. It'll try to look like a cobra, which is what it's doing there. It'll even, you know, lift itself up like that, like a cobra would. And there it goes.